Hi-o, all you guys out there on the interwebs. Jazzy checking in. Just had a couple of funny thoughts for you guys tonight. It's winter right now and people are kind of feeling crappy. I've got a little bit of like a sore throat going on and it's been going around the office and stuff like that. And you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, you should really get a flu shot. And I'm like, no, dude, stop. Don't come near me with that thing. Like, I get poked by enough things. I don't need to get poked by your thing too. Like, no, thank you. Keep that shit to yourself. Seriously, I am forever telling people that I'm afraid of needles, and I don't understand what they don't get about that. Like, it's a true statement. I'm afraid of needles. Nobody really likes needles. You never see anybody lining up saying, please give me a shot right now. I mean, I like this kind of shots. I don't like this kind of shots. But people are forever looking at me and saying, oh, really? You're afraid of needles? Come on now. And I'm like, hey, these were labors of love. Like, that's why they're still in there all these years. I committed to them. I labored to have them. I sat through the pain. I became the person I am today because of it. And I'm attached to them, like, literally attached. Some of these need, like, pliers to get out. I mean, I'm not a quitter or anything, so I gotta stick with them. There's also the fact that, I drank before getting most of them, but that helped me get through it. I mean, the needles weren't so unbearable, and they also put, like, clamps and stuff on, so you can't really feel it, kind of numbs it, but, yeah. You have people who also know that I have tattoos, and yeah, I have 5 of them, but, like, all of my tattoos are in places where a normal person in a corporate setting would most likely never see them. I did that on purpose, not because I aspired to work in corporate America my whole life, no. I mean, I had a more sentimental reason. I wanted my skin to look pure and pristine for my wedding. It was a stupid sentimental idea because I was far from pure when I got married, but one can dream, right? Like Madonna said, like a virgin. I mean, she says like a virgin. She never implied that she really was one. She just implies she remembered being one at some time and how it felt. And, maybe she remembered it, maybe she didn't. Hidden somewhere on this wonderful body in faraway places are 5 tattoos. They're symbolic to me. I don't really care if other people can't figure them out or can't understand them. That's not my problem. I got them because I designed them all. They're my designs. I love them. They're special to me. But people who don't have tattoos are like, oh my god, I hear it's a huge needle. I hear they just stab you all over and over, and blood gushes, and it's, oh my god, it's so painful. How did you bear it? And, I wouldn't say it fucking tickles, but I wouldn't say it's excruciating. I like to make shit up, though. I like to tell people, oh, it's like being licked by unicorns. Their taste buds pulsate like micro massagers. It's magically delicious for them. And people are just like, what? Like, I don't know what people expect me to say. Another thing that I tell people sometimes, it's like rolling around in chunky peanut butter, except sometimes they tell you not to breathe. But it's fine. Like, it's only a few lines. Or it's like rhinestone encrusted sandpaper, so it's not as harsh. I mean, I like the unicorn one the best because I like unicorns. But if a presidential candidate had a unicorn, I'd be screwed. Like, I would totally vote for him. That's how much I like unicorns. Normal horses, they're cool. But I mean, like, any asshole can have a horse. But like, a fucking unicorn got my vote. The only political thing I will say, now that we're on the talk of like a presidential candidate, is like, vote for me. I want to be a write-in 2024. Because Lord knows I won't have the money to run like these guys just did. Like, Trump paid out of pocket, Hillary paid out of our pockets, but like, I don't have that kind of money. So, I don't really know how to get the money either because I don't want to ask people because I know people work hard for their money. But anyway, this is like a serious thing. I want to talk to you about it. I want to be written in for 2024. Can you spell my name? I mean, I think it's super easy. It's Jazzy, and then Francisco, that's fun to say, like El Francisco, like San Francisco. Like, I also told people that I had a brother named San Francisco when I was younger. But anyway, all day long I have to tell people how to spell my name because I do work in corporate America, and I'm on the phone and people are always wanting to confirm, like, my identity, make sure that I am the person that they're supposed to be talking to, and I'm like, yeah, it's F as in Frank, R-A, N as in Nancy, C-I, S as in Sam, C-O, just like San Francisco. Every day. every freaking day I have to do this. And like you'd think since it's a huge city in this country, it's spelled the same way, you know, it's spelled the same way as the city, and people would just get it and be able to pronounce it right every time. But no, you know, the telemarketer calls and you get Francesco, Francesco, Francisco, Franchino, Frankie no name, you know, whatever. People call and it's all over the place. And then, you know, either by phone or email we get spammed. And a lot of times, like, the weirdest one that I get is when people are like, "Hello, Francisco, we have great news for you, sir." And I was like, dude, where did you get this information that you just completely inversed it, and now you're upsetting me, you're offending me? Like, I am not a sir, and I don't care that I've been approved to have my mortgage refinanced, or, you know what, like, bitch, I don't even have a mortgage yet. And who, what, sir? Like, you better recognize, like, they get my blood pumping and my Italian all roided up, and it's like, whoa, dude. Whoa. I swear if I hadn't wrote some of this shit down that, like, I want to tell you guys, that I would just be all over the place. Like, I would be a straight up freaking Mitch Hedberg with, you know, better hair. But, like, you know, God rest his soul. But, like, minus the drugs, you know. I pick my poison and I stick with it. Like, I choose alcohol. That's my drug. So, I'm not a quitter. I drink. I stick with it. I'm dedicated. Maybe not every day, but I'll always come back to it. I don't stray. I'm loyal to my alcohol. Anyway, just, you know, just a little bit of late night rambling from your favorite Jazzy. So, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, leave your comments, share it. You know, every little bit counts. Yeah. Thanks. This is why I drink. Cheers to you.